Hello and welcome to the Quibber channel. I am Jason, your host. Let's talk about my mobility scooter. It took me a long time to look into mobility scooters and to figure out and to research and which ones I wanted. Now this is a picture of my actual one when it was for sale on eBay. It cost me £1,750, which was paid for by selling a graphics card and a tablet. It had 135 or 38 miles on the clock, so it hadn't really gone that far. It's in very good condition, especially for a 2018 model. So it's a 2018 model Kymco Maxer. Now, as I've talked about before, Kymco, the brand, they make motorcycles, scooters, and so on. They're Taiwanese based. Their equipment is very well made. And the same kind of ethos they use for their bikes, they use on their mobility scooters as well. Now, a mobility scooter is covered by certain rules and stuff. Now you can buy mobility scooters on Amazon by brands that, well, I'm not going to name the brands, but they're not very good, and you can tell them because they've absolutely flooded. They're from China and they've flooded Amazon completely. But a good quality scooter like this has many safety features. For example, it's got a proper seat belt. It's got proper high-vis lighting and lighting all around. This can be you can ride this on the road. It's called a Class 3 vehicle. Maximum speed on the road 8 miles an hour. Maximum speed on pavement 4 miles an hour. That's a Class 3 vehicle. It has a certain weight restriction and so on. And this one has many safety features like automatic braking and things like that. It goes anywhere. It's beautiful. It's got a very high clearance, so it can get up and down curbs very well. You've seen me riding it about. It's got a range of about 35 miles, but that 35 miles would be on a straight, flat, smooth surface. If you go up, if you watch my video today from where I travelled, you will see I took this it's small enough to go inside shops, as you saw me in my last video. As I took you with me, I went inside the local Tesco supermarket and did my shopping and that. It's very good to manoeuvre around places and that. It's one of the best brands for this, for both out and in. It's got 2 75 amp batteries in it, and it's got, I think it's a 900 watt motor at the back, powering the back wheels. It's beautiful. Let me see if I can find a picture of the actual control. Okay, so those are the controls. You can just see the paddle throttle. Accelerator is a paddle system. Pulling down on the right side towards you accelerates the vehicle. Pulling down on the left side puts the vehicle in reverse. It has a high and a low speed, and when you press the higher the low, the higher one, the maximum speed for the low is 3.5 miles, and then you turn the knob in the center to see, and you see it on the actual display on the right hand side, that graph that you see there, the bar graph. You will actually see, as you turn that up or down, that's how much of that. So I can turn it down to halfway and on the lower, and I will probably have 2.5 miles max when I accelerate. Or I can take it all the way up to the top and I'll have 3.5. I can switch to the high speed one, and then at the lowest end I'll have 3.5 to 3.6 to 3.7. And if I take it all the way to the top, I'll have 8.1 miles an hour, depending on the surface. The graph on the other side, on the left-hand side, that's how much charge you've got. F means full at the top. E is the odometer that just shows, the odometer at the bottom shows how far it's gone. If you'll see there, okay, so when I took ownership of it, it was a 133 or 133.5 miles that had gone in its life. It's now at 100 and coming up to 160 now. I've done quite a bit of travelling on it, and it's in very good condition. Of course, it's got lights and it's got a proper horn. The horn is very, very loud. The temperature system and everything works. It's a really nice piece of kit. Why aren't I taking pictures of it? Why aren't I taking pictures of it at home here? Because if I take pictures of it here, you'll be able to see where my house is and I'll get even more docs than I already have been. So I can't take pictures of it when it's at my house, and I can't take pictures of it when I'm out with it, because when I'm out with it, I'm actually on it. Remember, when I leave the house, this is my mobile safe space. I do not leave. I do not get off it until I get back. You've watched my videos. I do not get off it. This is not a vehicle to get me to places. This is my mobile safe space. I stay on this vehicle or 100% of the time that I am outside the house. It is very important that it's there for me, that I'm using it all the time. So there's no sort of, I'll just go somewhere and get out. No, I have to be on it all the time. So taking pictures of it while I'm out there would be problematic as well. I can take you with me, but it's got full emergency lights and that. When you go in reverse, the lights light up and they're very bright lights. If you go on the road, they say turn the lights on fully anyway, so you've got lights front and back for road use and things like that. The seat can twist all the way to the side so you can get out if you need to that way. It's got a connector here right at the back, which you can connect items to at the back here. Usually I've got a backpack here, like a backpack that goes over here for me. As you can see there, you can see the key for it, the charge point. You can move the seat forward and everything. It's brilliant. The Maxer, the Kymco Maxer is wonderful. I absolutely adore it. And I just wanted to do a little video on that. Its tyres, it's all got a lot of good suspension on and that. And yeah, the only thing that there's only one other unit that I wouldn't be interested in, and that is the Kymco, which is a UK brand. That is the only one, apart from this. But yeah, I've taken this. You've got to remember, my town is very, very hilly. Very hilly. This needs to start on hills. It needs to have no problem that's going up the highest gradient hills you will find in it anywhere in the country. Even some cars have some trouble on some of the hills round here, but this no problem, goes up them all as if they're not even there. It's bloody brilliant. And generally, I am having such a lot of fun on it. It's opened up the entire of the world. Looks like it is. I'm glad I went out this morning because it's really dark out there. As you can tell, it's going dark outside, which means we're going to get some rain. I'm out of water. I have to get some more water. That was the last little tiny bit of water. So I just wanted to let you see my amazing, and it really is, it's gorgeous looking. I mean, as far as mobility scooter, it's sleek as fuck, and it actually kicks ass. It is meant, it can go off-road. I've gone on grass with it, I've gone on hilly parts, I've gone on gravel. I've taken it through areas that I didn't think I'd be able to take it. It's beautiful. Like I said, there's only one scooter that I rate slightly higher than that, and that is the Kymco Tour. But they're very expensive, so it'd be very hard for me to get hold of. I may save up money on top of the money I get for the refund from Thingy, because it hasn't come through yet. The refund from Pymax hasn't. So I hope you're all having a wonderful, splendiferous day. But this is what I go out in. It is my mobile safe space. It feels, when I'm holding on to the controls of this, it feels I'm centered. I'm happy. I can go places like I've never been able to go before. So, this is Jason for the Quiver channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day.